All right, I think we're live. Maybe
All
not.
right. Let me look.
I th- Sorry about that, guys. If you're watching us live, um, I'm not sure what's going on here. We're good to go on a few of these things, um, but we'll just go right now. All right, hey guys, welcome. I'm Joe McCollum with Gavin Timms. How's it going?
I'm good, guys. How are we? Joe, how you doing?
Nice, awesome. We are recording a podcast, so welcome to the Real Estate Investing Mastery podcast, and welcome all of you guys and friends on Facebook and YouTube watching us live. What's going on? Say hello if you can. Please type in hello. Tell us where you're from in the chat. And if you have any questions, then we'd love to talk with you. But here's the thing, real quick, let's get to the point. Gavin and I are doing a 30-day accountability group. It's called 5sellersaday.com. And the whole goal of this, why we created it, was we know what makes money and what doesn't, right?
Yep.
From our own business, from the deals that we do, how Gavin got started, it all got you make your money on the phone, right? This business is so simple. It comes down to two or three things. Number one, marketing. You got to get the leads. Number two, you got to talk to sellers and make offers. Like, that's it, right? And so we found our most successful students, our best success stories in this business come from the students that we can take aside for a little bit of time and hold them accountable to what's most important. Hold them accountable to a simple marketing plan and their highest revenue generating activities, which is not building a website. It's not worrying about how to close the deals or how the contracts work or the title companies or the money or the buyers. All that matters is making offers, right? And so we have decided to start a 30-day accountability group coaching program. That's only $500, only $500. And we're going to give you your money back if you complete the challenge. This is the biggest no-brainer that we've ever done. We only do this once or twice a year. Some of our best, highest, most successful students come from this. I'm really excited about it, and we're going to be talking about it on this little podcast here. But Gavin, you always tell a great story of how you got started, right? You spent a ton of money on direct mail, right?
Yep.
And you didn't get any deals from it.
Nope.
And you went to the local real estate club. You were worried about your accent in Phoenix in a super competitive market. What did you do?
Yeah, so we went up into a meetup. It was a Tuesday. I remember it well. There's about 40 people in the room, and I thought, this is my time now to network. I'd kind of ran out of marketing dollars. I hadn't got a deal, and thought, well, what am I going to do now? So I started networking. And it was amazing because we stood up one at a time, and you said, like, what do you do? And there's rehabbers and wholesalers and cash buyers, and everyone was different, was in there. And I stood up and said, look, I'm from England. I'm new to the business. I don't have lead. I need leads to work. But one thing I can do is I can close deals. I can do it on the phone. And I'm ready to partner with anyone. If you're interested, contact me after, and let's talk. And that's kind of what I said. I was like 10-20 second little speech, and then there was a lady there's three people I started working with, but the lady straight after said, hey, can we meet in the morning at a coffee shop? I said, sure. Yeah, sure. And she bought me a laptop, and she had on this spreadsheet 60 dead leads. She said, look, I've got 60 dead leads. Do you want to work them? She said, they're dead, but if you want to follow up, you might get something. I was like, yeah, sure. So I started calling them all. I spoke to about 40 of them. We locked 2 deals up. They were the first 2 deals that I ever did. And then the opportunities opened then. And then it was like, she was amazed that we actually got something from it. And then I was like, she's like, well, I said, do you want to do some more deals together? What if you start paying for the marketing and I'll lock all the deals up and we'll go again? And then she was like, yeah, like, how much do you want? And I was like, maybe, like, should we spend like 2,000? And she was like, yeah, definitely. So we started doing direct mail. I was taking the calls, doing the follow-up, and that's kind of how I started. So I was making 50% of the deal profit, just working the phone, talking to sellers and making offers and then following up. And I got in, I was lucky because I understood follow-up from day one. And it was quite clear in the notes, because she took notes, and I could see 3 months ago, this direct mail was from 3 months, and they had notes. And all I was doing was literally call him back and see if anything had changed from the last time they'd spoke.
Yeah.
And they'd never spoke to me. And I just said, hey, you spoke to my partner 3 months ago about this. And it looks like this was happening. Has anything changed? And they were like, well, actually, yeah, I've done none of that. And I do want to sell. That was the first deal I did, just from follow-up. And again, they had this plan, but over a 3-month period, they'd not done one thing to execute the plan, and we bought the property. So it was great.
It's so amazing, guys. You don't. Here's the thing: you don't have to spend a ton of money to get these leads, right? So many, and I get it, Gavin. You know, I was there when I first got started. I was a professional student for 3 years before I did a deal, right? And you were a lot less than that. Like, you didn't even finish the course or barely crack open the book. You just like, let me at it, right? So we're all at different places. Yeah. But which explains why Gavin has done more. I don't know if you've done more deals than me, but you've done deals definitely faster than I did, right? So guys, it's not about, there's not another secret pill out there. There's not a red pill. There's not a blue pill. There's not some secret sauce or some special medicine or some secret out there to start making money in this business, right? Yep. It's all about coming back to the basics. It's all about coming back to the simple things. And if, you know, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And so often, you know, we get in there and we try to go around in all these circles and study all these fancy courses and do all these things and think that we have to know it all before we can get there. No, it's not like that. We got to stop complicating it. We need to stop focusing on what's not important. We need to start focusing on money generating revenue activities. So, I say this all the time, the fastest path to income is direct. The speed to income, rather, the speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. Yeah. And so Gavin and I thought, you know what, I think the best way that we can help people here, because we've given tons and tons of stuff on podcasts that are free, on podcasts and on YouTube and books, on like, this is what you do. I feel like, Gavin, people know what they need to do. They already know. They just need to do it. And so we thought, let's provide a safe environment where we can take people by the hand, coach them, and hold them accountable for a 30-day period. And the way we're going to structure this, it's super simple. Number one, we're going to be, in the first week, we're going to be giving you daily videos that teach you how to create a simple marketing plan, how to do some real simple, cheap marketing to get the leads, how to talk to sellers. We're going to give you real simple scripts on how to talk to sellers in like 3 to 5 minutes, where you're just asking questions, simple questions about the house. They need to sell you on the house, right? Yep. And then the final thing is, we're going to be teaching them how to make simple offers. And like, we're talking about, you don't need a calculator. You just need a pen and paper, and you can start doing these offers by hand, right? And then send the offers. And we're not going to give you the marketing plan. We're going to teach you how to create the marketing plan. And then we're going to give you a scorecard, and we're going to hold you accountable. So every week you're going to report on your numbers. We're going to have coaching calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays with this group. We don't want it very big. We want a small group where we can answer a lot of your questions and spend some time with you. So the goal, the reason why we're calling it 5 sellers a day, is we want you to talk to 5 sellers a day. Okay. And over a week, 5 days in a week, that's 25 sellers that you should talk to in a week, right? We want you to make at least 3 offers a day to those 5 sellers. 3 offers a day. So that's 15 offers a week times 4 weeks is 60 offers in a month. I mean, guys, if you think about this, some of you are new and you're nervous. You're like scared. What? I don't know how to make an offer. What are you talking about? I have to make 60 of them? Yeah, welcome. This is how you do deals, right? But it's not that hard. We don't want you to worry about steps 7 and 8 before you start doing steps 1 and 2. So let's start with the baby steps, and we're going to hold you accountable. And the way we make the offers, we can get out of it if it's a bad offer, right? And if it's a good offer and it gets accepted, Gavin and I can partner with you on it. That's one of the reasons why this is so cheap, is because we're hoping that some of you, we know some of you are going to get some deals under contract, and you're going to want to help. You're going to want some help with the rest of it. The buyers, the money, the contracts, the closing, the title, how all of that works. The tenant screening companies, whether it's a lease option or a wholesaling deal, you're going to want some help on how to close these deals. And so we're willing to partner with you on this. So like, nothing else matters, guys. This is what it's all about. This is what it comes down to. It's not the website. It's not your business cards. We complicate this business too much. The people that I see that are having the most success are really, really good. I call it, they're brilliant at the basics. They're brilliant at the basics. And all you got to do is talk to 5 people. And it can be a realtor. It can be a property manager. It can be anybody. Hey, do you have a house you want to sell? It could be, let's say it's 11 o'clock at night. Well, maybe not that late. 8 o'clock at night, right? And you haven't talked to your 5 sellers yet. So you just call 5 realtors. You go look on Redfin for properties that have been on the market over 60 days, and you just call the realtors. That counts. And then you just mail them an offer or email them an offer, something. So like, this is what we want you guys to do. I mean, can you imagine making 60 offers in 1 month? If you don't do a deal with that, that's fine. Now you got the next month, you do another 60. Now you also have 60 to follow up with. And then the next month, now you have 120 sellers to follow up with. If you do this consistently and get in the habit of doing this every single day, guys, you're going to start doing deals. It's like almost impossible not to. This is why I'm so excited about this. Does that make sense?
And you're right. I mean, the word there is habit, right? You're trying to create habits and we're trying to change bad habits into good habits. And if you can do something every day consistently, then again, focusing on them things, the outcome will happen over a period of time. And that could be a month or 2 months or 3 months, right? Or even a week or a day. But you've got to be doing. And if you're not, and a lot of the listeners, Joe, you're exactly right. We have so much content on the YouTube and on your podcast and free courses, and people who've bought courses. They all know what they're doing. The difference is they're not doing, right? They're not putting it into action. And when we see this, and it's not that bad, if you make the first 5 offers and you don't have a clue what you're doing, the next 5 will be better. And then the next 5 will be better. So as soon as you're 10 offers in, 15 offers in, you're in the flow, you understand it, you're getting better. So by the time, 15 to 60 offers, these things are just sailing out, and you're just going to be thinking, why wasn't I doing this a month ago or 6 months ago or 2 years ago? And now's the time to change. And, and this is going to be, it's super cheap. You're going to get your money back. Joe's going to probably jump into that right now.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's just insane. So
here's the crazy thing. We wanted to make this a completely no-brainer decision for you whatsoever. Okay. We're going to give you the $500 back if you complete the accountability group. Okay. If you go in and make 60 offers in a 1 month period, we're going to give you, you don't even have to get any of them accepted. We frankly don't even care if you just make, well, I was going to say, even if you just make $60, 60 offers for $1, maybe don't do that. But like we don't even care if you go to Zillow and just take the Zillow value times 60%, and that's your cash offer, or your lease option offer, Zillow times 85% or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. We don't want you to overthink this. We're going to teach you how to make real simple offers that are going to get you like really, really close to where you need to be, at least get your foot in the door. But we just want you to make offers. We want you to get used to making offers. And I think this is going to be so much fun. Everybody's going to be turning in their scorecard. We're not going to beat you up over the head. We're not going to publicly embarrass you if you don't make the number of offers that you're required. But we're not going to let you give yourself excuses either, because this is really, really simple, and anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Even if you're in your 80s, even if you're in your 20s or you're a teenager, anybody can do this. And you don't have to have a ton of technical experience. You don't have to get REI Simple or any CRM. You can do this with a pen and paper. I mean, if you can send an email, if you can maybe use a phone or a calculator or a pen and paper, like, you can create these offers. And we're not talking about like filling out a whole fancy long form realtor contract either, right? We're just talking about sending an email or sending a letter or something in the mail or something written, a written offer. 3 offers a day. Now we're giving you 15 offers a week, so you can have the weekend to catch up. It could be as simple as, you know what, I'm just going to sit down right now for an hour and I'm going to pull up some older listings that need work on Redfin. I'm going to take the Zillow value times 70% minus 30 grand for repairs, and that's my offer. Like, whatever, like, that's what we're talking about. And so when you get into the habit of doing that, magic happens. I mean, I'm thinking of David Dodge. This is a guy who's a rock star investor here in the St. Louis area. And I started coaching him, it must have been 6-7 years ago. And he already knew he had spent tens of thousands. I think he said over $100,000 on education, coaching programs, and courses and stuff like that. He knew what he needed to do. And so I helped him create a scorecard. And every week he came back and reported on his numbers. And the funny thing was, he didn't even get to his targets. Like, he only met half of his goals, But immediately, like within a week, he was starting to get overwhelmed with deals, right? Starting getting sellers calling him back, realtors calling him back, property managers calling him back. And he started making offers. He started following up. And now then the problem became a good one. Like I need some help organizing all these leads. I got so many offers. And quickly, within a few months, he was making a full-time income doing deals just by focusing on this simple stuff, right? We have student after student. Chris is somebody we just interviewed on one of our recent Saturday workshops about this. This is where he got started. He's doing really well right now.
Yeah.
So this isn't fluff. This isn't hype. We don't want to try to teach you a new strategy. This is plain old, boring, old school stuff, right? But we're making it simple. And this is kind of, there's a couple reasons why we're giving you the money back. Number one, we're hoping some of you guys bring us deals. You don't have to partner with us. You don't have to partner with us on deals. But if you want to, you're like, man, I don't want to worry about all that other stuff I don't understand yet. The contracts and how everything works, and the double closings, and what about COVID? What about eviction moratoriums? Don't worry about any of that. Just make the offers. If you get one accepted, we'll look at it. If it's a good deal, we'll get on the phone and we'll partner with you on that deal. Okay. Yeah. So number one, we're hoping to do some partnering with some of you folks on deals. Number two, our philosophy is really simple. If we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. So if we're so confident that making offers is going to turn into deals, we'll give you your money back. Just make the 60 offers. Okay. And we'll give you 100% of your investment back. No catch, no gimmicks. Right. We do ask for a testimonial, right? We want to get a testimonial of like, yeah, this is awesome. You guys are cool. We just want a testimonial, and then we'll give you your money back, because it's like, we look at it as an investment in you. If you're willing to put in the work, then we're willing to invest in you. And so we want to invest in you, our customers. We know if you're happy, you might be like, yeah, this is great. I like working with Joe and Gavin. Maybe you can get into, later on some deeper coaching and work more closely one-on-one with us for the long haul. Maybe we can set up some of your marketing and your systems and stuff like that. But yeah, this is really what it's all about. And Alan just asked a good question right here. Will you be teaching how to track KPIs? Definitely 100%, because this is all about tracking your numbers. We're going to help you create a marketing plan. And your KPIs stand for key performance indicators. So you're going to realize, okay, well, but you might have 2 or 3 different marketing channels that you're doing every day. And you might say, all right, well, most of my leads are coming from this channel, right? Most of my deals, though, are coming from this channel. And you're going to see, well, I need to do more of this marketing because it's bringing more deals. It's bringing more motivated sellers.
Yep.
So you're going to know what to do more of and what to do less of. You want to add something to that?
No, you're exactly right. And we're going to be doing, I mean, I can talk again on the coaching calls, what we do with our team, from the VAs, from the acquisition. We try and track everything. If you don't know your numbers, you don't have a business. We need to know when to, again, as Joe just said, if texting is not working, why keep putting money into texting? If cold calling's working, put your efforts there. If mail's working, that's where your efforts go. And you need to know that. But above it all of tracking your numbers, the only numbers you need to be tracking over the next 30 days is how many sellers you're speaking to, how many offers you're making, how much follow-up you're doing. Because remember, that is what's going to make you the money. And you can refine, the marketing as you go. But in the next 30 days, let's just concentrate on getting on the phone. Again, making the offers, because you're going to be surprised. One of our things is trying to create small wins and understanding. There's nothing better. I can tell you, Joe can tell you, people in the group can tell you, but there's something different when it happens to you, right? When you get an offer accepted, when you see a circumstance change, where this seller said 3 months ago, no, go and, jump off a cliff. And then 3 months later, he's now thinking of selling. Something's happened. And when you see that in your leads, there's just a shift in your mind. And you're like, you know what? There's more people that are going to do this. And the big thing is, for you guys that have been marketing a long time, the money is already in the CRM. This is huge. I don't care. Joe doesn't care. Start doing follow-up. Start making offers if you never made an offer. The money is in the follow-up. The money's in your CRM. And, you just got to get out there, get the pipeline full, get the leads, get the system going, and just keep following up. And they'll just keep dropping. And the momentum picks up. And it just gets out of control in a great way. Out of control doing deals.
So, yeah, this is all about simple, basic things that work in any business, in any market. And especially now, this is even more important now as we're coming in out of this recession. Who knows, but like, we're in a recession right now. The housing market seems to be hot, but there's a tsunami of foreclosures coming. There's a ton of defaults, right? But the cool thing is there's a huge demand for housing from investors and retail buyers, but there's still motivated sellers out there, right? So we need to be in a position to know how to work with them. Now, some of you guys are in California. Some of you are in New York or maybe a very expensive competitive market. You're like, how can I do deals here? That's the cool thing that we're doing right now. Most of our deals, 99% of our deals are virtual or in other markets. They're not in our backyard. So we're going to be teaching you how to find those seller leads, how to do the same marketing, and they won't even know where you live unless you tell them, right? It's the way we do our marketing makes you virtual, and you can be in any market, and you can be in multiple different markets, okay? So we're not going to be overwhelming you with a ton of information, and you're not going to have to go buy, a ton of software and CRMs and hire a bunch of VAs to do all this stuff for you. This is all stuff that you can do every day, right? I would predict if you wanted to talk to 5 sellers a day, you really only would need to spend 30 minutes to an hour in marketing, and that could be sending texts, sending letters, sending emails, sending phone, slide dial voicemails, all cheap, really simple, effective marketing that you can do to get some leads in. When you're making offers, we're going to give you the calculators that we use. It just takes a couple, 3 minutes to come up with an offer. It really shouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes. And we're going to be giving you the scripts to talk to sellers and what to say to them. And again, the way we talk to sellers, it's so easy. I mean, it's just calling the seller and saying, hey, listen, will you tell me about your house? I'm looking for a nice property to buy in the area. And just talking to asking questions, that shouldn't take you more than 3 to 5 minutes to talk to sellers. So if you figured 5 minutes max to talk to a seller, 5 minute max to send an offer, to create an offer, so you're only talking about 10 minutes, okay? And if you're talking to 5 sellers a day, that's about an hour. It shouldn't take you longer than an hour to talk to 5 sellers and send 3 offers. So if you've got at least an hour a day, 5 days a week where you can do this, and let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. If you go to 5sellersaday.com, check it out. All the information is there. We start next week, and we're shutting the doors, and we're only letting a few people in. But go to 5sellersaday.com. It's only $500, and you get your money back when you complete the challenge. And the challenge is this: make 60 offers in 30 days. Okay, that's 3 offers a day. And if you get behind, you got the weekend to catch up. I'm telling you guys, once you learn how to make offers, you could make maybe 10 offers in one day. It's really not that hard. We're going to show you where to find the leads, how to make the offers. This is really good. So,
and then one thing as well, we have the Facebook group when we did this last time, and that just gets everyone going as well, because other people in the group, again, not just coming from us, they're doing it. So if they're doing it, you should be doing it. And then when you don't want to do it, you're going to do it because you should be, and it's just going to push you that little bit more. And again, it's just changing them habits. And we know in 30 days, if you're not going to do it in 30 days, people say, well, why don't you do it over 90 days? Because if people don't do it in 30 days, 90 days is done. If you don't come out the blocks doing it in the first few weeks, you're not going to do it. So you need to break the habit. And if you get it going within 30 days, you can then maintain, and you will see the traction that you can get. And once you see the traction for yourself, you're going to be like, well, this is what I've got to do. This is the new me. And that's when you're just going to start cranking out deals. And we got great testimonials last time, Joe, and I'm sure people can see them as they go to that link.
We forgot
it's really amazing.
We forgot to put the testimonials from the last time we did this on the page, and I'm going to text Sam right now to do that.
Okay, perfect. So they're going to be there. You'll see it, guys. So it's not coming, it's coming from other people. And I actually spoke to Chris, one of our guys. He's one of my one-to-one guys who started in this. And I'm like, hey, you got to join us. And he's like, absolutely. He's all fired up. He's going to be back in the group.
Oh, that's so awesome, guy. Even if you're doing this already, right? Even if you're doing deals, guys, you should join it, because it's so much fun just to get the kind of in the group, in the Facebook group, get the communication, the competition, competitive juices flowing.
Yeah.
That's cool. So we're going to have people in there already doing this.
Yeah.
So you can always push yourself a little bit more. You can just push yourself out of the comfort zone, but you're going to be getting a lot of support. We're going to be helping you, saying, you can do this. You've got this. Don't quit. Don't give up. And you're going to just see the success of other people in there, and you're going to get fired up yourself. You're going to get motivated. You're not going to want to let everybody else down. So this is important, guys. We want you to take this seriously. And I totally forgot. We just uploaded or opened the sales page today, and we've got about 20 or 30 testimonials on there, and we forgot to put them in. But I'll get Sam to work on that here. So guys, if you're interested in this, go to 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. Cool. I can't think of anything else to say. What we do want to do a couple more podcasts and videos like this week. So we're going to come back tomorrow, and maybe we could do some podcast, Gavin, about the kind of marketing that we like to do, the kind of questions that we like to ask sellers, and how we make offers so quick. Would that be cool?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we will be back tomorrow. If you're listening to this podcast or watching this video, stay tuned. And go check this out right now, guys. 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. I think you can spell 5 or do the number 5.
I believe so.
I think I have both domains, but check it out right now, guys. If you have any questions about this, just send us an email, support@joemccall.com, support@joemccall.com. My team will help you out. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. We're going to be doing another podcast video here, and we will see you guys soon. Thanks, Gavin.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.